Did you have to file for bankruptcy and now you're wondering if you can buy a home again? Today, I've got tips to help you learn how to buy a home after bankruptcy. Coming up right now. Hi and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Nati and I'm a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services right here in Southington, Connecticut. So today we're talking about buying a home after bankruptcy, and this is a video request that comes in from one of you subscribers. So if you have a video idea in mind or just a question you'd like answered, make sure to leave it in the comments below or send me a private email or text and I'd be happy to make a video just for your topic. So today we're going to be talking about the process to buy a home after you've had to file for bankruptcy. Now we all know lots of events can come up and happen in life that may be beyond your control and you end up having to file for bankruptcy. There is still hope for you to purchase a home in the future. So let's start off with the more common type, Chapter 7 bankruptcy. So when you want to repurchase a home after filing Chapter 7 bankruptcy, there is a waiting period involved. First, you're going to have to wait for the judge to discharge your bankruptcy. After the discharge, you'll have to either wait 2, 3, or 4 years until you're able to purchase a home again. When you're purchasing with a conventional mortgage, you're going to have a waiting period of 4 years after discharge. If you're purchasing using a USDA loan, you'll have a waiting period of 3 years after discharge. And if you're purchasing with either a VA or an FHA style loan, you only have to wait 2 years after your bankruptcy has been discharged by a judge to purchase again. In the less common Chapter 13 bankruptcy, you might end up making payment arrangements with your creditors. So Chapter 13 bankruptcy generally has a little bit of a lesser impact on your credit. Chapter 13 bankruptcies can either be dismissed by a judge or discharged by a judge. If your bankruptcy was discharged, you'll instead wait 4 years from the date that you filed and 2 years from the date of the dismissal. To purchase using a USDA loan after Chapter 13 bankruptcy, the waiting period is only 1 year. And for VA or FHA loans, you only have to have your bankruptcy either dismissed or discharged to be able to qualify to purchase again. An FHA style loan can be the best type of loan to purchase after bankruptcy since they do have lower credit score requirements. With a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, it's going to affect your credit and be on your report for up to 10 years. And a Chapter 13 bankruptcy will stay on your credit for 7 years. So as well as waiting the mandatory waiting period to be able to purchase from any of those style loans, you're also going to want to rebuild your credit and able to purchase again. This is really the first and biggest step to being able to purchase in the future. Even if you've waited the mandatory waiting period, if you haven't brought your credit score up, you still won't qualify for a loan. To start reestablishing your credit, you're first going to want to start paying down any debts you may still have. Sometimes student loans do not come off even when filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. If you have any type of loan that is still on your credit, make sure you get that paid down as quickly as possible. Another step to rebuilding your credit is applying for a secured credit card. A secured credit card is one in which you will use your own deposit as your credit limit. So with these type of cards, you are going to give the credit card company a deposit of say $200 to $300, and you're going to use that as your security net saying, I will make sure I pay my bill on time or you have my $300 in the account. Your limit on this type of credit card is going to be generally the amount that you put in there as a deposit. So when you use your credit card to make a purchase, it will be like any other credit card payment that you still have to make on time and you still have to pay interest on. You'll make payments, and as long as you're making those payments on time, you will, at the end of your contract with them, you will get your deposit back. You can either move on to a regular credit card after that, or if the company doesn't offer it, you can close out that account and apply for a regular credit card. Once you close out the account and you have paid on time and not missed any payments, you'll get your deposit money back. Make sure to account for at least $100 to $200 that you'll have to put up front to get that credit card started. And speaking of that secured card where you have to pay on time, make sure that any accounts that you do have, that you are paying them on time. On-time payments account for 35% of your FICO score. They're the biggest factor when it comes to your score. So it's super important that even if you can only pay the minimum, that you at least get it paid on time. When you are ready to apply for a mortgage after bankruptcy and after doing some credit repair, you might also want to write a letter to the lender, just letting them know the situation. Like I said in the beginning, sometimes life circumstances happen and there's really no way around them. Sometimes when you explain that to the lender, they have a better idea of what happened in the past and how you plan to correct it in the future. So there's definitely life out there after bankruptcy. You can get back on your feet and get into a home with any type of loan that works for you. If you found this video to be helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Make it a great home selling and buying day.